This is bowl food at its best. Bibimbap is a Korean food icon showcasing rainbow of veggies and packed with bold and authentic flavor. We called in a pro, and the founder of the Sun Asian Grill, Amy Rich, is here to join us and tell us how to make it. I've asked you 1,000 times. Bibimbap.
You're doing great.
Bibimbap.
It sounds perfect.
Okay,
perfect.
So tell us about this dish. Tell us where you were inspired and how it came together.
Okay, bibim actually means mixed.
Oh.
Bap means cooked rice. So
it doesn't only sound good together, it makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
The literal translation is mixed with rice.
Okay.
And so I love this dish because it's not only easy to make, but it's super versatile. There's tons of variations. It just depends what you like to eat, what your dietary restrictions are. You can make it any way you like it.
And it seems customizable for individual families, right? If I have a kid that doesn't love peppers, but another one loves green onions, and how you can go together and put it together.
Yeah, and the great thing is you can even make all the stuff that the grown-ups like, but the kids can just pick and choose what they put on their bowl. So
thank you to all the moms making 2 dinners every night.
Right.
Amy is here to solve our problems.
Yes, I love bowls. So
tell us where we get started. How do we? What's the first layer? I'm guessing it's going to be rice.
Yes.
Okay.
Rice is the best. The best food.
Just plain white rice.
Plain white rice, and we use medium grain or short grain. That'll make it stickier. The long grain is going to be a little less sticky. So you want your rice to kind of make a little pile there.
Sit in the bowl.
Yep. And then the next step, before I even start that, I'm going to start on the garnish because the egg is very important. It's not only the garnish, but it adds some flavor. So I'm just going to get that going. We're going to make a sunny side up egg.
You've got to be perfected in this art skill.
We'll just let that start cooking. Okay, and then we're going to go over and build our bowl. These are the vegetables that my kids love. Again, if there's ones you don't like, you don't have to put it on there.
Okay.
But a lot of it is fresh vegetables. Some of them are cooked. Many of them are seasoned in different ways.
That was going to be my next question. What is the prep for this? Do you want to have everything ready before and then you start to build?
Yes. I mean, it's a very simple bowl to make, but time consuming. And that's Korean cooking, I've learned, is you have to be willing to put in the time for each individual component.
Worth it in the flavors.
Totally, totally. Okay, so here we have our rice. We're gonna put on some cooked carrots, and the way you cut it is important. If you ask my mom, they have to be small julienne cut. You can see the carrots are julienne cut, and we're gonna add some of that on there. And it's like an art project too. So
I was gonna say, it's about to be pretty in this kitchen.
Here's your zucchini, and it's just seasoned with a little bit of coarse sea salt and a little bit of oil.
A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt.
And then these are shiitake mushrooms, which I love. So that's why I'm adding it.
This is the bowl of my dreams so far. All these things.
Here's some cooked onions.
Again, salt and oil.
Yep. And then these are the really important things. These are the true Korean traditional banchans, the side dishes. So this is soybeans, and they're the mung soybean. And I wanted to show you the raw. This is what they look like when you get them from the store. You'll have some that don't have this little head on it. But my mom, we'd always sit in front of the TV and break off these ends and watch TV, and we'd go through the whole package and get them so that they look clean.
So they're ready.
Yeah, you don't want the tails on. So after that, you have to season it. And it's seasoned with sesame oil, garlic. I put some little red pepper in it because we like it a little spicy.
A little kick to it.
Yep. So we're gonna add some of those. This is honestly my kids' favorite are the soybeans.
Soybeans. And that's that more bit of color.
And then this is your spinach, so you can be like Popeye and
little sesame seed. It looks like in there.
Sesame seed oil, garlic. Those are your basic Korean ingredients.
Okay. Now we have our veggies. What do we move on to next?
Next, you got to put the meat. And this is you decide if you want meat or not. Some people, if you're a vegetarian or if you just don't feel like meat.
You could have this on its own.
For sure.
Okay.
Our favorite, obviously, is steak. So we marinate, usually you marinate the meats. You can do ground beef, chicken. You could probably do salmon, a little less traditional, but you could do spicy pork. But you marinate the meat for overnight or even just a couple hours. then you grill it, or we just pan fried this steak.
And I can smell it. Again, I say this every time, the smell-o-vision. Where are we at, inventors? Because if you smell this, you're gonna wanna make it.
No, for sure.
Take me to the next part, which is it the egg? Is it the sauce? Where do we go next?
So next you gotta do the sauce, and I got a little rice in there.
Well,
put it in there.
It's ready.
Okay, this is the most important part of your bibimbap bowl, okay?
Okay, pay attention. Everybody ears up. Here we go.
Gochujang. It's funny, the other day we were in the Korean market, or in the Asian market, and we found this gochujang, and a tagline on it said, "The taste of Koreans." So this really is very, very Korean. So this is what it looks like. It's fermented soybeans, fermented red chili in there, and some other flavorings.
Can I smell it?
Yes. It is so good. It's sweet.
Okay. I wasn't expecting
savory.
that. It's that sweet kind of spice to it.
Spicy. It's the best. So
we have that.
Couple tablespoons of that. Then we're gonna kind of dilute it. You gotta counterbalance everything with a little sugar. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of water, and then this is apple cider vinegar. We're just gonna put a teaspoon of that in, and a teaspoon of your fresh garlic. And then we'll do a teaspoon or a tablespoon of sesame seeds, also very
for the
Korean.
texture.
And then we're just gonna mix that up. Oh, and I forgot the one very important.
Oh, well, we can't forget about that.
Sesame seed oil, so important in Korean cooking. So 1 teaspoon of that.
Okay. And how many will this serve?
How
much sauce am I saucing on my bowl?
And that just depends.
That's what I really
how
need to know.
spicy you want it, and how much sauce you want on it. Now the egg is going to help with the sauce too. So if your kids don't want spicy, there's so many condiments that you can buy just even at the grocery store and put on your bowl. You're not limited to the gochujang sauce, but
I'm going to tip it up so that everybody can see the zhuzh.
Okay, we're just gonna put some of that on there.
Okay.
And then let me show you. Now our egg is pretty ready.
Okay, and then when you just mix it all in with everything. So once it's done being pretty, then you
that's the fun part. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put our sunny side egg up.
Oh,
there it is.
My beautiful.
Okay, and then,
guess what? I ruined it.
No, you're good. Then we're gonna take our chopsticks or our whatever we have to eat it with.
And you're just going for it.
Yeah, you're gonna mix it all up and get all that sauce in.
While you're mixing.
Ready to eat.
The most exciting news. You're opening a restaurant.
Yes, we are.
Tell us about that.
So about 3 years ago, we were inspired by a bibimbap bowl. We decided to start a food truck.
Yes.
But since I'm half Korean, so we did a little twist on it. We did it more of an American-Korean fusion. And so this is kind of what this is over here. We picked the toppings that we love. I mean, they're not as traditional Korean, but they're more friendly to the general public. And we build bowls with all of these toppings. And so we are opening a restaurant this spring with that menu. So we're really, really excited about it.
What a fun way to do the bibimbap.
Yes.
Bibimbap bowl. Bibimbap bowl. Say that 3 times fast.
That's right.
Okay, where can we connect with you and the restaurant online?
So we are online at sunsunasiangrill.com. It'll be Sun Sun Eats when the restaurant opens. And we are in Pleasant View, and the food truck is all over the Wasatch Front. So follow us on Instagram.
Congratulations. So fun. We're so excited. I might just swing by the food truck.
I would love
it. I'm going to do this, but I think the food truck will be my first step.
Okay.
Amy,
we love it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.